Hey, thanks for taking 5 with me, Wolf Gorlick. A few minutes riffing on IT and IT security. Today, looking at the place for artificial intelligence in a security program. Now, here's the thing. If you were at RSA this year in 2020, you would have noticed the theme was the human element. If you're at RSA this year in 2020 and walked the vendor booths, you would notice the theme was buy our box with machine intelligence. And this sort of like tug of war has been going on for quite a while. It actually traces way back to the old days of computing. When I mean the old days, I mean the good old days. I mean like sock hops and malted milkshakes and classic Chevys, right? The good old days of the 50s. You had Marvin Minsky in MIT, and you had Doug Engelbart at Stanford. And those two, let's just say, had a discussion. In the 50s, they met, and Marvin Minsky was saying, we're going to make machines think. We're going to make machines conscious. And Doug Engelbart's like, what are you doing for the people? And then fast forward about a decade, the Mother-All demos happens. 1968, the Mother-All demos. If you haven't seen this demo, after this video, go check it out. Doug Engelbart debuting the technology that formed the basis of what we do today. The mouse, the cursor, right? It's amazing stuff. And one of the things he showcases is a shopping list. And Marvin Minsky blasted him. Why are you showing a shopping list? We're going to have machines that can think and do all this for us in just another decade. Now, granted, it's been, what, 40 years? 30 years? Or 40 years. And the most used AI thing goes something like this. Alexa, add this to my shopping list. Point Engelbart. The point is that there is a tension between AI, artificial intelligence, and IA, intelligent augmentation, right? And the tip for you is this. When you think through where you're going to add AI and machine learning, you need to think through some specific use cases. I'm going to list those in a moment. But the key point is they need to be fostering and enabling your people. If we just put in more technology on top of the technology we already have, it doesn't get anywhere. It would work something like this. Bad guy does something. We add technology to thwart bad guy. Bad guy writes technology to thwart our thwarting technology. We write new technology to thwart the thwarted technology, and so on and so forth. I just detailed, in a few more iterations, 20 years of phishing protection. So when you go to deploy artificial intelligence and you go to invest in those technologies, you want to look for areas that you can make your people better, faster, smarter. One of the main ones, of course, is detecting malicious behavior. Combing through logs, looking for indications of known bad stuff. Now, the known bad has been the way we've done this for a long time and is a very strong use case, don't get me wrong. However, what I'm starting to see is, especially in the world of phishing, is the exact opposite. Mapping the known good. What do known good email messages look like? And by extension, logically, anything that doesn't fit that model, probably bad, flag it for analysis. So known bad, known good. Third one is furthering the analyst's ability to delve into data with models, with search queries, with reporting, those sort of things. Make the analysts smarter by giving them better tools. Now that we've got better analysts, what do you do with that data, right? You need to act on it, which gets us to the fourth main use case I see for AI and ML, which is automation of tasks. Carrying out a sequence of tasks in a predictable, efficient, reliable way. I see this going on. I want you to clean it and log it. I see that this is happening, quarantine and isolate. Those types of activities. Those are 4 main areas where you can deploy these technologies into a security operations center. And they may be AI, but ultimately they're intelligence augmentation, right? They're making your people better. The way you figure that out is by talking with the teams, looking at where the slowdowns are, and figuring out what technology would have the biggest boon by saving the most time. What do you think? What are other use cases for AI? What have I missed? Comments, social media. Hit me up.